Ifunanya ran away from home to come and stay with her elder sister in the village because she has not been doing well in school in the city. So she thinks schooling in the village would be a better choice. Ada, who is the elder sister, took in her younger sister and they started living as a family that they should. One day, Ada came back and saw the school report and realized that the sister has failed in school. Ifunanya could not believe that she has failed herself. Ada said, "Well, didn't you see the report yourself in school? Why are you surprised at your own school report?" Ifunanya said, "Well, the teacher does not like me. The teacher is not as intelligent as the ones in the city. I don't even know what she is teaching in the school or in my class. A lot of all of us failed, so I'm not the only one that failed." Ada could not believe what Ifunanya was saying. Ada said, "This is going to be the last time I'll be paying school fees and you will fail. I don't know if I can continue paying school fees and you'll be failing." Immediately Ifunanya said, "Well, even me, I am tired of going to school. I don't want to go to school again. I have a business idea that will benefit all of us." Ada said, "Well, you have been in this house for almost a year now, and you have been eating and doing a lot of things. It's high time you even start working. What is the business idea?" Ifunanya said, "Don't worry, I'll tell you in the morning." The next morning, Ifunanya came up with a business plan and said, "I have this business plan when I was staying in the city. My father has a very good second wife who is good in business. Now she has been selling cream. And the cream, I have all the steps on how to make this cream. So these are the things we need. When you go to town today, buy these things so that we'll prepare the cream ourselves and we will sell." Ada, looking at the list and said, "Do you still know what you are doing?" Ifunanya said, "Don't you believe me? I know this business. I have been with my dad all this year while she lived. So I know how she has been doing her business cream. These are all the things we need." Ada came back from her work and bought all the items needed for the cream. Ifunanya started preparing the cream, and after some few hours, the cream was ready. They poured all the cream in the bottle and went out to sell them. Ada could not believe that she is doing her younger sister's bidding. Well, this is also a way to get money to feed themselves in the village. So yes, she thinks, why not? I will support my younger sister in this. Ifunanya and Ada started selling the cream. They'll come back the next day and Ifunanya has sold everything. Ada could not sell one single cream. Ifunanya said, "Ada, you are my other sister. Why can't you sell anything?" "Well, people do not want to buy from me. Maybe because you have a better and sweet mouth to convince people." Ifunanya said, "You are my other sister. You should be able to sell this thing." Well, Ada said, "Since you have been able to sell your own, at least we are getting some money to feed ourselves." Ifunanya said, "Yeah, that's true." Next day, they went out again to sell the cream. One of the customers that Ifunanya sold the cream to came back looking for Ifunanya and said she got a skin reaction. This woman was chasing Ifunanya. Fortunately, they met Ada on the way again. And the woman and some thugs started running after Ada and Ifunanya to chase them and beat them mercilessly for selling them a very poisonous cream that is affecting their skin. Fortunately for them, they were not able to catch them. Ifunanya and Ada got back home very tired and now started blaming themselves for doing this. Ada said, "You see what you've caused? Why did I even listen to you in the first place?" Ifunanya said, "Well, we're getting some money, didn't we? Well, you know what? I have another business idea. This time around, I'm going to act as a pastor. And in the pastoring business, I'm going to be consulting and giving advice. You act as my assistant so that we can get some money." Again, Ada agreed on this business, and Ifunanya was now a prophetess, prophesying to people in the village. One day, she prophesied to this woman who was having marital issues and said, When you get home, make sure that you tell your husband to shut up. Don't do anything that he says. Don't cook for him. If he talk one, you talk two. If he talk three, you talk four. If he wants to slap you, slap him back. This woman was confused and said, well, yes, you have to. This is woman empowerment. If Unoya was giving bad advice to this woman, Ada at the end was like, yes, you have to do that. At the end of the day, this woman went to her house and did exactly what Ifunanya asked her to do. 2 days after, this woman came back with a broken eye and mad and said her husband beat her mercilessly due to what the advice she was heading to. The woman was prepared to call in the police to come and arrest Ifunanya and Ada. Immediately, Ada confided in the woman and gave her some money to shut up. Now, Ada said, Ifunanya, this is the last time you're going to do any business again in this house. You have caused me more problem, more harm, and make me lose a lot of money. I don't think we can continue doing like this. Ifunanya said, well, you know what? This is the last one I am coming up with. I have a business idea again. This time is going to profit you and I learned some makeup tutorial whilst I was in the city. So let's just open a makeup and hair braiding shop, actually makeup shop, so that we can get money. I know how to do makeup, especially eyelashes and everything regarding makeup. Ada once again agreed to what her little sister said. And this time around, she bought some makeup kits for them. They opened a shop and the young ladies in the village were coming in for their makeup. Some were good, some were bad. One of the ladies said today all she needed to do was fix eyelashes. Ifumina said that is her specialty. As she was fixing these eyelashes, accidentally she did not fix the eyelashes well. This woman nearly got blind. And then in the process of fixing the eyelashes, she could not see. The woman was crying out for help. Ifunanya and Ada became so confused they could not believe what was happening. So in the process, they ran out of the house. And the customer also ran out even though she struggled to see her way. The woman went and brought in police and arrested Ifunanya. Again, Ada has to resort to taking all her money in the account to bill Ifunanya. This was the straw for Ada that said, you know what, I can't do this with you anymore. I'm going to do my own thing while as grown as I am listening to you as a child. Ifunanya say, well, yes, that's true. I don't even know why I have all these business ideas and they are not working. These business ideas were working in the city. Why is it not working in the village? Ada said, you know what, I am tired of everything. One day, Ada went out looking for a job and luckily she found one. She was being employed by this man called Anthony to be a cook. After being a cook for almost few weeks, Ada came back and said, my boss is so rich. Immediately, Ifunanya said, well, this is a sign. This is actually our sign. Ada was confused and said, what sign? Ifunanya said, since you are working for your boss, have you seen any woman there? Yeah, no. Ifunanya said, well, if you haven't seen any woman in your boss' house, that means your boss is single. Ada said, I guess. Ifunanya said, this is the opportunity we have been waiting for. It means you need to work harder so that your boss will like you and then find you interested and date you. You have to actually date your boss so that we can move out of this poverty. Ada sat and realized, well, this is actually a very good idea. Finally, my younger sister is coming up with a very good idea. Ifunanya said, yes, this is a perfect idea. You need to make sure your boss likes you. Ada took this advice very seriously. Anytime she is home with Anthony, she does everything sexy, cool, delicious meal, being friendly with Anthony. Anthony, on the other hand, is also very friendly, cool with Ada. So Ada comes home and tells Ifunanya, it seems my boss likes me too. Ifunanya said, well, that's good. You need to continue so that one day he'll propose to you. Ada one day went back to the house and Anthony asked Ada, "What type of ring do you like?" Ada described her type of ring. Ada was thinking Anthony likes her. Ada went home and told everything to Ifunanya and said, "Well, this is good." Ifunanya came back to the house with Ada to find and also introduce her to Anthony. And then Anthony said, "Oh, this is your younger sister. She is very sharp-mouthed." Ada said, "Yes, she is my younger sister, Ifunanya." As Anthony was in the sitting room watching TV, Ifunanya was roaming in the house and fortunately found herself in Anthony's room and found the ring. Whilst being excited, she was like, "Well, this is the ring that my sister is going to get from Anthony." Fortunately, she took the ring as Anthony was coming straight to the room. They went home and Ifunanya said, "I have the ring that Anthony will be using to propose to you." Ada was confused and could not believe it and said, "What?" In the middle of the night, Ada went to Anthony's house and then gave the ring back to Anthony. While she was about to give the ring back to Anthony, Anthony said, "I am looking for my ring. Did you find it anywhere?" "The ring I want to propose to my fiancé." Ada was confused and said, "You have a fiancé?" Anthony said, "Yes, I have a fiancé. What do you think I was asking for the ring?" Immediately, Ada gave the ring to Anthony. Anthony said, "You stole my ring." "No, I didn't." Ifunanya said, "No, she didn't. I took it by mistake." "You took my ring?" This is the moment Anthony got angry at Ada and Ifunanya and said, "You guys stole my ring. The ring I was about to use to propose to my fiancé." Immediately, Ada realized that she wasn't the one that was going to receive the ring. Anthony got angry and sacked Ada and never to come back to his house. Next day, Ada and Ifunanya got so mad at each other and also mad at Anthony, having miscommunication in the process. So all of this was not true. Immediately, Ada blamed everything on Ifunanya and said, "You know what? You're leaving my house today." Actually, Ifunanya has also packed her things and was ready to leave Ada. Ada said, "You know what? Actually, I have changed my mind. You are leaving to nowhere. You are going nowhere. You and I die here. As you leave, I go with you. As you come, I come with you. Since you have frustrated my life in the village and made me spend almost all my savings on unnecessary and unsuccessful businesses, you and I will be in this frustration together." Thanks for watching this recap. This channel brings you the best Nollywood movies. We save you time and money. Don't forget to subscribe and like our videos for more movie recaps.